It was supposed to be a peaceful Saturday afternoon at Oak Hill Park, where our HOA was hosting its annual spring picnic, a community event filled with music, potlucks, and face painting for the kids. My daughter Lily and I had arrived early, hoping to enjoy the fresh air before the crowds arrived. Lily is 12. She has a condition called gastroparesis, which makes it impossible for her stomach to properly digest food. As a result, she uses a feeding tube, something she's lived with for years, and handles with quiet strength and maturity beyond her age. As we found a shaded spot near the gazebo and set up our blanket, I helped Lily start her afternoon tube feeding. She smiled and waved at some classmates walking by. Despite everything she's gone through, she remains cheerful and deeply empathetic. That's when she showed up. Karen Albright, head of the HOA Social Committee, perpetual complainer, and self-appointed enforcer of community standards. She stormed over, lips pursed, eyebrows raised like they were trying to leave her forehead. "What on earth are you doing?" she barked. I calmly replied, "My daughter is just taking her nutritional feed. It's a medical device." Karen glanced at the small pump and the tube running into Lily's abdomen with visible disgust. "This is disgusting," she snapped. "People are trying to eat around here. You can't just flaunt that in public." Before I could respond, she leaned forward and slapped Lily's hand, as if she were swatting a bug. The tube nearly disconnected. Lily gasped, clutching her side. "Go inside and do that," Karen hissed. "You're ruining the event." Time froze. A few people nearby had seen the slap. One dropped their drink, another pulled out a phone. I stood up, heart pounding. "You just assaulted a child," I said, stunned. Karen scoffed. "If you don't like the rules, maybe you should move." That was when a soft but firm voice came from behind. "Actually, it's you who might want to rethink your place here." We turned to see Mayor Elena Morales herself, flanked by her assistant and a few staffers. She had arrived early to mingle with constituents, and she knew Lily very well. Because Lily is her niece, Mayor Morales strode over, kneeling beside Lily, gently checking the tube. "Sweetheart, are you okay?" Lily nodded, shaken but trying to be brave. The mayor stood up slowly, turned to Karen and said, loudly enough for the entire park to hear, "You just assaulted my niece, a medically vulnerable child, in front of witnesses. Consider yourself banned from every HOA-sponsored event until a formal investigation is complete." Karen turned pale. I didn't know. That's the problem." The mayor cut in. "You didn't ask. You acted. And you hurt a child." News of the incident spread within hours. Footage from a neighbor's phone was posted online and shared widely. The city's Department of Disability Affairs contacted us directly to offer support. The HOA board convened an emergency meeting where Karen was formally removed from her role on the social committee and placed under review for violating the community's code of conduct. But more importantly, the outpouring of support for Lily was overwhelming. Neighbors brought cards, snacks, even decorated her wheelchair with spring-themed stickers. A local artist painted a mural at the community center, celebrating invisible illnesses and honoring kids like Lily. Mayor Morales later invited Lily to speak at a city awareness event about chronic illness and accessibility. She was nervous, but she told her story with strength. The applause afterward was deafening. Karen's cruelty didn't silence Lily. It amplified her voice and made the community realize how much work we still have to do to build compassion and understanding.